Top all. Wait a few minutes, see if people coming in tonight. Let me try to get this up on my computer. Just mute it first so I want to hear my voice. And let's see who we get coming in tonight. Mm, if anybody. Like I said, I always wait like 20 minutes. Oh wait, it says upcoming. Hmm. Oh, there we go. See if we get anybody coming in tonight and what we could chat about. Hey, Winter Moon, welcome in. Oh, you haven't figured out how to take your picture off? Does it bother you? I hope it doesn't bother you. I feel bad. I feel like I pressured you into it and then you couldn't get it off. Maybe if some more people come in tonight, we'll see if they have tips on how to switch it back. Yeah, but I encourage all people that are listening to had no time, went with no sleep on the train to the city for a treatment. Oh, okay, not feeling great. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get so you didn't get any rest today either. I slept a little bit today. I'm just glad it's not the one where you wanted to do where your face and then you didn't know how to take it down. 'Cause like I said, you can't really see much in the one you have up. But if people hear our little group chatting, I hope they know that they could come in and chat and just everybody's welcomed as long as they're not trolls. I know we seem a little apprehensive at first, but it's just because we don't know who we could trust out here. But I hope everybody, that comes in every night and is trying to, maybe they're trying to get enough strength to talk or say hi or whatever. I hope eventually they could at least come and say hi. Maybe we'll have some topics they want to, jump in on. Hi, Nana, you can't sleep? Oh no. I was watching Rini's live earlier and I know that you weren't feeling well mentally. And let me get this person. Um, that's nice. Okay, you're gay. I guess that's nice to know. But I hope you're feeling a little bit better from earlier, Nana. If you screenshot and pull in close, you'll see outline of me, not face. So it's okay. Oh, okay. All right. But Nana, are you feeling any better? I hope so. I don't know if the person that said they're gay is a troll, but they're just acknowledging they're gay. That's fine. So we eventually, like after like the 10 or 15-minute mark, see how many people come in here and start just talking about, I don't know, some questions people bring up or how is everybody's day doing. It's okay to talk about mental stuff in here or physical stuff in here. I don't mind. I know some things we can't say, like we can't say certain trigger words or anything, but we can still talk about it. I'm okay. I just got overwhelmed from little things that happen. I understand, Nana. Hey, Nana, please hang in. Makes me sad to hear you're crying. Yes, I know. A gay dude will never divorce you for your money. Okay. That's nice to know again, I guess. Was there any any new things with your? Would that be your grandbaby, right? That was in the hospital, Nana. All right. Um, bye. Whatever your name is. A message he said was he will divorce you for a bigger D. Okay. I don't have a D, so I don't have to worry about that. Hey, sweetums, welcome in. He will divorce you for a bigger D. All right, trolls on early. I guess that's what I get for being on late on a Saturday Night Live. But I was asking before that troll kept on saying stuff. Nana, any update on the baby? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nana. I'll pray for him and you, all of you guys. Who are the troublemakers? I don't know. Somebody that just came in talking about big gang, and then they'll divorce you somebody for somebody with a bigger D. But I don't have a D in the first place, so I don't gotta worry about that. My day, I think I slept basically off and on because I'm stressing over a lot of stuff too. Usually I don't sleep, so today I was just like, if my body's gonna fall asleep, I'll just let it fall asleep. It was like 3 different times I fell asleep. We'll say many prayers, Donna. Yes. Is there anything we do to help you, to bring you comfort and help you feel better? Yes, that's a good question, Nana. If there's something we could do for you, I hope even being in here and knowing that you're loved, and just know that whoever comes in here that we know loves you. Don't pay no mind to those. Yeah, I don't play. It didn't bother me any. Usually I mess with trolls, but that wasn't really anything to mess with. They've been pretty boring lately. Usually I like some type of interaction with them, but they've just been boring. Nothing to really argue with. But it doesn't get me mad. The only thing that got me mad was last night. I don't know if that person was somebody that I knew. That's the only thing that somebody calling me auntie or something. And I know I have a lot of I have a few nephews and nieces that might do that, because they don't know how to be respectful or something. So I'll get more mad if I feel like it's coming from something more personal to me. Yeah, that was creepy. So I don't know. We weren't even talking about anything like that, and for them to say that, it seemed more personal. It might not be, but I think it is. And like I said, everybody has my number. I'm mine. So if they got a problem with me, they could call or text me with some crap instead of trying to jump in here with that. I don't play. Yeah, there's more trolls coming in, but they hit that one. Wait, no. Uh, the first one year was. What are you talking about, Braxton? I know. Hopefully, Cherry or Gina hops in here so they could. Because I guess there's gonna be more trolls tonight. What are you even talking about? It said another moderator handled it. Hmm. Well, at least you guys aren't seeing some of the stuff I'm seeing. A lot of it's hidden tonight. But I'm trying to think about what we should talk about because I'm just trying to, like I said, I'm trying to make this like um a week straight. We've been doing pretty good. Trying to reach that goal of go getting double digits in the likes, even if it's just 10 likes. That's good for me. Um, Sorry to hear that, Nana. You always my prayer. Were you able to get yourself a robe? Oh yeah. I gotta catch some perfume or cologne. Most likely cologne. I like cologne better than perfume on me. And I just ran out of my Tom Ford. I think it's tobacco. I I'm so sad because it cost so much money. I know I'm not gonna get it again. I got it for a gift, but I don't have any more cologne, so I gotta find something. And hopefully I can find it in a sale. House robes. I can't ever find any house robes that are long enough for me or big enough to go around my big old boobs either. Cause it's like if you have big old boobs and you're tall, you have to have long, long robes because your boobs take up a lot of space and it shortens the robes. So I've never had a comfortable robe. Christmas gift maybe. What to meet for me to myself? That's what it's gonna be. I gotta find it. And I gotta tell myself, no more makeup. I don't need it. Oh, you ordered it today, Nana. That's good. Hi, Diane Husted. Welcome in. You're pretty. How are you? Don't let people say. You're pretty how you are. Don't let people say about you. Okay, you're the best. Thank you, Marcella. What are you doing tonight, Diane? More housework? But what is everybody trying to get for the Black Friday deals? You guys trying to get anything specific for yourself or somebody else? Hi, Skywalker. Welcome in. For me, like I said, I think it's just cologne. I gotta figure out what my grandbaby needs to see if I can catch anything on sale. No, just chilling. Oh no, you hurt your back? What, from raking those thing leaves? That would be horrible. I got art supplies and a wearable blanket ball for me. Okay, sweetums. I know I got the scratch art. I've been doing scratch art for years, but I got a scratch art and some stuff like that for my birthday. And I always get pens and all that stuff, so I'm like in love with stationery, always have been. Damn, please take care of yourself. Don't do any more work and rest. Yes. Yeah, that's all I think. I'm trying to really restrict my even you got Black Friday, you got Cyber Monday. It's just like they always have sales even between all that now. It's like every day it seems like there's a sale and like I said, for me, I'm trying to stay away from the makeup sales because I know I have enough things. Sorry, but maybe I'll get my grandbaby some clothes or something. Gonna be his first Christmas. What's your favorite foundation? Now that I'm older, I use it's I believe it's a combination with CoverGirl and Olay foundation. It has I don't know the technical name for it, but it has lotion swirls in with foundation like you see it on the bottle. You see the lotion and the foundation separate in the bottle or whatever. For me, that's the only one that worked with my skin since I've aged, like with the dryness. Most foundations stick to my nose and everything because I always have dry patches around there or whatever, and this one doesn't. So I'm just sticking with that foundation, and I'm not going to try any new ones because I know this one works and it's somewhat affordable. It's not too expensive. I want to really eliminate foundation. I can't stand things on my face. I can't even stand lotion on my face anymore. But when I have to put on concealer for my eyes, it's like, oh, I have to put on foundation too to make it seem seamless. I wish I could just use concealer and powder and that's it, but still using the foundation. Oh yeah, your first Christmas with your grandson. Yep, it's gonna be the first Christmas, and I'm usually bah humbug with the Christmas. I'm never I always you put up trees and stuff for my daughter, but if it was just me, I just don't really. Christmas is too sad for me. There's so many things that happened around this time of year, a lot of tragedies. So I'm really am a bug, but for my grandbaby, I gotta be like, yay, Christmas. I want him to always enjoy Christmas, just like I always wanted my daughter to. Um, I wish I knew how to use makeup. I wear nothing. I'm so boring. I used to do mascara, now zero. I need one of you ladies to help me show me how and what to do. What about tinted moisturizer? I It doesn't work enough for my skin because I mean I'm sure for me I don't want to risk like trying new stuff because I have acne prone skin. So I can't dive into things like I used to be able to. It's not worth the pimples to me. It's not worth the acne. So now that I know I have this foundation that doesn't do that, I have to just stick with it and not try anything else. But tinted moisturizers, what I've tried in the past, it hasn't been enough to even out like my acne scars and everything. Same winter moon, I've never worn makeup, just lipstick. Wow. Hey Gina, welcome in, girl. Yeah, I've always had to have everything. I've always, except when I was 16, I started off with just eyeliner and lipstick. But then I started to get acne and stuff, so I've always been a full face everything. But I do a lot less now. I don't do as much contouring and all that stuff. Yeah, what moon? I only wear powder. I never use makeup. Yeah, I've tried a lot of powders and there's still not enough to cover my acne. So, but I do use powder. But I don't use a ton of foundation, but I do use like one and a half pumps of foundation. Diana went from tinted lip balm to untinted and a sore a snorefest. Oh, well, I don't use like I said, I don't go out in public anymore. So but when I did work, I was the one getting up an hour and a half to make sure I had my makeup on. I always was that type of person. And then if I'm going out or whatever, I had to do my makeup and hair, so I would always spend like 2 to 3 hours getting ready every time I went out. I never played that game of going out like playing. Now I don't care. I do care, but I don't. I'm too sick to really do anything. I guess I'll admit I love makeup. Yeah, I'll love makeup forever, and I'll still get it even if I don't wear it because it's collectible to me. But during this time, I'm just like, no makeup, you don't need it. Money's too tight. None of you are gorgeous naturally, and I'm not just saying it. You really are. Yes, everybody is. I think for me, I don't know. I just always loved makeup. That's why I wore it and everything. It wasn't like I looked at myself and said, "Oh, I'm so ugly. I need to wear makeup." I just loved makeup and wanted to wear it. I couldn't wait till I got old enough to wear it and everything. Then when I got used to it, then it was like not wearing it. I felt ugly, and I still do when I have to go on video. And I'm like, "Oh, I have no makeup on," but I always make sure to have my lip oil on or something. Yeah, Gina, you missed a few trolls. I'm like, well, what the heck? I was hoping you or Jerry popped in. I sort of want to do like makeup tutorials live, but you can't see like what the makeup does on camera unless you do with all these studio lights and stuff like that. And I have my ring light, that's not enough. I'll need like three or four more lights, and my eyes just won't be able to handle that. So if I do a tutorial of the steps that I take, you really won't see the changes on my face because it just doesn't pick up. The camera doesn't pick up everything. So it kind of sucks. Or I think I would do it, but I just know when I do my lips and sometimes I did my eye, you really can't see how it looks. Even that vampire look, I did way more shading and everything that you couldn't see because the camera just doesn't pick it up. But nobody should feel like they need makeup. Everybody always called me high maintenance or something because I always did my hair and makeup, and I always hated that. But like I said, makeup's just a fun thing. It's not. I've always loved it. And I would have been, like I said, I would have been a makeup artist if I loved doing eyebrows, but the eyebrow part, no, I will not do everybody's makeup I did in the past. It's like, you gotta do your own eyebrow, homie. I can't do it. That sucks about the trolls. Well, I thought they were gonna be coming in hard. They stopped so far. Hey, Cherry, welcome in. What you doing? Yeah, makeup's fun to me and artistic. Yeah, that's how I look at it. There was just one person, Gene, that was saying they were gay and that a person will divorce you if they want a bigger D. And I'm like, well, I don't have a D to begin with, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I forgot what the other person was saying. Everybody hit the like if they haven't. People listening, hit that like if you're listening and you want to chat, hop in here. Don't be afraid. Do it. Say hi. Ask a question. That's what we're here for. We keep each other company because we can't sleep. Yeah. It was random. I wonder if people do that. They find bigger D's and they divorce the person. Then why did they marry the person if their D wasn't, good enough? Oh, you can't. You're having trouble hearing again. Well, you could read everybody's chat and respond to them. Oh, here we go. So, okay, with the name Lucifer, of course, you would bring in Revelations. Let's see what this says, though. Behold, I will make them. Oh my God, let's say they are Jew. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Goodbye. I was trying, but that just seemed like I don't know what the other messages said. That was a Lucifer preacher. If you're walking in with Revelations and your name's Lucifer, Cherry was like, fuck that. Cherry, I was trying to give them a chance. He said, fuck that. You're like, what in the flying fuck? Did you block them? Oh, Larry, what's up? Larry's in the house. I thought you got scared away last time, Larry. Welcome in. Welcome back. My eyes crossed from that one. Nana said, oh my god. Oh no, he's back? Oh no, that's a different person. Wait, you really trying to make your point tonight, huh? Alright, okay, let's block, please. So just instantly block if you see somebody talking about Revelations because it's the same person. Dang, I missed everybody's. That was really a lot. They really working hard. Alright, I ain't never scared. Okay. uh, yeah, I couldn't read it anymore because they were just going over and over. I don't think it's anything. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Oh, everybody pray that this person loses energy to keep on. Why my chat? Go somewhere else. Oh my goodness. I appreciate the screen armor. I told you I'm part of the family. Okay. What the heck? You have 10 different accounts that needs to spread the same dang thing? Go somewhere else. Oh, we're up to 9 likes. We got one more till we get in the double digits. Yeah, the devil's trying to hop up in here. We got the Lord on our side, though. We got God. We don't fear the devil. I don't fear the devil. So, I know when I was younger, Revelations would scare the shit out of me, but I'm a grown woman now. Hi, Mrs. Augustine. Welcome in. Larry, I thought you got by Gator. Oh, Sweetest said, is this a famous Gator, Larry? Yeah. Do you know that you're not going to show me no love? Oh my gosh. Dude, it's not that serious. Oh my goodness. Alright, people. If start just start reporting the person. Even when you're not a mod, you could click on their name and report them. Just start reporting them because eventually they're not going to be able to make YouTube any bit if you keep on fucking with people like that. Okay, try not to. Uh, so try to report. Oh my goodness, just try to report. Alright, everybody, report the person right now before they go get blocked. Just report them if you can. You just hit the 3 digits and hit the report. Harassment and bullying. Dang, you gotta write. You gotta write a whole thing out. I swear. But yeah, I'm starting to report them now instead of just deleting them. Hi, Chantel, right? Did I get it right? Oh, oh. All right. Let's take some woosah moments until this person's fingers get tired. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen anybody's chat get spammed so much by with the same shit. Um. Yes, it is extreme. Gina, oh, I'm sorry. I just seen the comment of Gator got shit on me. So who's trolling in the chat? I don't know. Somebody that really wants to spread the message of The Revelations, they've done it like 6 times, and there's 6 different accounts. Gina girl, let's get Coco and Binks on them. You said you wanted. That's not even an interesting troll, though. They're not even. They're only saying one thing over and over and over. Okay. Always make me lose my train of thought. Like here they are. They're like, oh, I gotta hurry up and get another account and say the same thing. What are you all up to? We're trying to get rid of this troll for now, and just been saying hi. Just not really getting on any subject yet. Jerry, I'll wake her up. Mine says there's only. I know. I'm telling you, people. YouTube plays me on the chat numbers. My numbers will never be up, even though there's people that come in there. YouTube always does that. We got 10 likes in the double digits. I appreciate everybody for liking this live, but yeah, YouTube always. Now it says 3, and there's more than 3 people in here, so YouTube always plays me. One time I had like 8 people in here that were literally commenting, and it said 0. So, thanks YouTube for making my little channel never rise. Mine says there's only 5 people in chat. I ain't going to lie, I cannot stand a troll. I don't mind them, but that one was annoying. I don't mind them too much if they want to waste their time. I worked so much today, I'm tired. Oh, need to get some rest. Yeah, oh, now it says 11 likes, so. What was that? Okay, Andy, spreading the word of God isn't bullying. What's bullying is talking about the first account that came in here that started saying that their name was Satan, Lucifer, or whatever, and saying Revelations, quote, over and over again. So if you actually were here from the beginning, you would know that what they were doing was not spreading the word of God. So wait on these nuts, bitch. Next. Is this what happens when you hype a video? I don't know. I worked 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Not my usual. Nobody wanted to work this. Oh no. Did you get overtime at least? And he just wanted to provoke. He could just chomp on these nuts over there in the corner. Mine says 6 and 10, 12 likes. See, now mine says 3 people. Yeah, it's never going to be accurate, and it's not like it goes back and gives me my numbers. No, my numbers stay lower than they usually are. Andy likes the sensation of the zap. Yeah. I don't mind people talking about the Bible. The Bible doesn't bother me at all. But you need to make it make sense and not try to attack people with stuff. Oh, okay. Wow. Mine says 4. Now mine says 1 in the chat. See, you guys? Tell YouTube to do me better. I wish they would, if on the comments, how should we, how, like the comment where you comment on what you could do better, YouTube. Give people their numbers. They're legit numbers, people that come in there, not just, now it says 0. Fuck you, YouTube. Oh my god. YouTube doesn't want me to be great. That's what I'm saying. It's just crazy. The guy probably thought he was gonna get raptured a month ago. Oh my gosh, yeah. I remember that. Mental, that's what I'm talking about. Talk that shit. Let Andy's ass know what's up. I'll play. I'm just glad I see you guys in here chatting, and they're not stopping that from happening. Even though they don't want to give me the numbers. Like, it's only a little bit of numbers. It's only low anyway. But why cheat me out of what I have? That just doesn't make any sense. It's the ghost in Mercury retrograde. What day? Mercury retrograde needs to be over. But I think it's over like on the 29th or something. I think we got a couple more days with that crap. Does anybody ever get played by McDonald's when they order it from Uber Eats? Anytime I order from Uber Eats at McDonald's, I order a double cheeseburger, right? Well, double cheeseburgers. And they put one patty with three slices of cheese. Like, I don't know there's a patty missing, and it happens all the time. And it's not like I could say Uber Eats, oh, I didn't get double, because Uber Eats is not like, it's not like their problem. The McDonald's does that. But does anybody else get that stupid shit? It's happened to me several times now. The ghost and alien of Bigfoot and Mercury retrograde. But yeah, what do you do when? Is there something you can do when the restaurants fuck up and not Uber Eats when you order from Uber Eats? I don't think so. I've just been letting it go, but it makes me mad. Like, that's really stupid that you don't respect your business enough that you literally cheat people out of it, you know? And it's like I'm paying fucking $40 to get some damn McDonald's and I could never get it right. They always cheat me out of it. I never Uber eat it. I have no choice. Like, anything that I get has to be delivered to me. So I don't do it often because it's very expensive. But I wasn't able to get my grocery order done, so I didn't have anything to eat tonight, so I had to Uber Eats, and they always do that shit. They know how to make them. You don't put. I worked at McDonald's before. You don't put just three pieces of cheese first in there. You know that there's missing a patty. There's no fucking way they don't know how to do it. It's just cheating the customers. It's already thin enough. A double cheeseburger is as thin as like a regular cheeseburger used to be. That's how thin they are now. So it's like, don't try to cheat people out of your thin ass meat with three pieces of cheese, which I hate cheese. So yeah, my son told me he had some kind of trouble with Ubers. That's crazy. I never, I really never get. It's always messed up. Like, that's why I'm sort of hesitant to do it with newer restaurants because they always send me crap, like straight up crap. Now they're the size. Oh yeah, for real, White Castle. I hate, I hate not being able to go out and get food and stuff because the cost of having it delivered is so expensive, but they don't care. They really don't care about the quality. They must not have like inspectors coming in or something. I know every time I worked in fast food, we always had to be on top of everything. I guess people could slack off these days. I never ordered food out. Maybe your driver was. No, the bag wasn't opened. They put stickers on the bag. So the bag wasn't opened. It's legit. You could tell how the sandwich, how they made it. You could tell they just made it with one patty and three pieces of cheese. And like I said, out of out of 10 times I ordered in the last, I probably ordered McDonald's maybe 10 times in the last 6 months, say. And I've only got them normal twice. All the rest it's only had one patty. So I might as well just order a regular cheeseburger instead of a double cheeseburger since they want to play me all the time. And that's what I just should do. But it really makes me mad that I can't complain. Uber ate it. That would be disgusting. No. I always look at my food to see if something's moved in a certain way and stuff. I know I know if somebody were to mess with it because, like I said, I worked at McDonald's. I know how their shit's supposed to be. It's like you put it together and then you have to nuke it in the microwave. So if it's moved past that point, you know somebody moved it afterwards. I stopped going to McDonald's when the total ended in 77 cents. I gave the kid 2 pennies so I could get a quarter back, and he's blinked out. There's a lot of people that don't know how to do that when you're a cashier. I used to always math was easy to me, not anymore. But when I was a cashier, I always knew how to do all that. I have never used Uber before, but I don't like McDonald's. I don't really like McDonald's either, but um, I didn't want to order like from the mom and pop shops because they take over an hour, and I didn't want my daughter to have to wait for my food. I want it to be quick, so the only thing is really McDonald's. Do you know which branch you're ordering from? You mean what location? Yeah, and I'll change locations too, and they're still. And when you change location, you have to pay more for that too. I'm craving a burger right now. Yeah, I much prefer the burgers from the mom and pop shops, but um, I didn't want my daughter waiting like over an hour for something. I wanted to be within 10 minutes so she could go and rest and stuff. Gina, I'm blanking out right now, so I can't even work at McDonald's. I have a soft spot for a McChicken. Yeah. Like I said, for me, it was just something fast but expensive because, like, I always get my daughter's one too, and it came up. It always comes up to $40. It seems like if I get two things, if I get whatever, it always comes up to $40 when you're paying the tip and like I pay it where it's priorities, so that's another $4 where it goes straight to me instead of them doing other orders and stuff like that. It sucks. It's not worth it. Yeah, I think I'm just have to learn my lesson and order just a regular cheeseburger, not a double one, because they just stealing people's money. Gina said she hopes Nana's feeling better. So now that we got over the revelations, man, does anybody have any topics for tonight that they want to talk about? Anybody? Anybody? I still haven't watched any movies. No new movies. No new series. I'm waiting for tomorrow for the new episode of Welcome to Derry to come out. Oh my god. I want to talk about how the toilet paper at my job makes my asshole hurt. Girl, you think you better take some toilet paper from home? Because that's horrible. What kind of toilet paper they have? I'd be having some. When I worked, I always had a book bag. I would be having my own toilet paper in that book bag if it's like that. Sweetums, I'm side eyeing the bag of Cheetos trying to lure me in. I only could use Scott tissue toilet paper. Anything else I'm allergic to, so oh, it's crunchy or puffs. Want to hear a Crocodile Larry story? I heard he sees some things. I think he said he caught a 4 foot. Or I don't know if he said he caught it or he just saw it. A 4 foot alligator, did he say? I think it was 4 or 7. Yeah, girl, to get what toilet paper you use at home and bring it. That's not worth it. Who likes puffy corn puffs? They're nasty. I like the texture of them, but they don't taste good. The crunchy's always better. I don't have a bougie butt. I can take. Oh my gosh, I can take a newspaper. If yeah, but you're probably younger too. I don't know. The older I got, the more sensitive I got. I don't know how old you are, Sweetums, but I know with age your skin thins and you get way more sensitive to things. Now even like if you see me on video and stuff, you always see me like I don't have no sleeves. I always wear things with no sleeves. I try to wear the least amount of clothes that I have on, and they have to be thin because I break out and stuff. It's bad. I'll be okay. I just got very nervous when I think too much of what we're going through, but I pray so God gives me strength. But thank you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sweet, I'm just gotta go, gotta go. I'm gonna use Huggies natural wet wipes. Oh my goodness. I think I would freak out if I had to use something wet every time. But Scott tissue works for me. It's just anything else is horrible. And the same, and I grew up off Scott tissue too, so it's the same as school. Oh no! Oh no! The basic most cheap toilet paper ever. I rather wipe with a newspaper. Yeah, that sucks. You like puffy Cheetos? Puffy, are they Cheetos? Cherry? You like the puffy ones too? All I do is like the texture of those. I do not like the taste. Yeah, I can't do the wet wipe thing like on a everyday, all day basis. I don't even think that's good for hygiene if you do that. I'm very it's hard to have I don't know, I can't send anything too wet or whatever. Like even when I'm holding something, if there's a can that has condensation, is that the word? On the outside or whatever, I always have to have a paper towel on it. I can't touch the wetness. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Cherry, be quiet. I'm sick of you. I love the puff ones. You love the puff ones too, Nana? I hope your heart feels some relief. That's what I'm going to try and think of some things to talk about that aren't too heavy so we can feel a little bit better tonight. Um, December's like the worst month for me in like major tragedies and stuff. So it's hard to even. I think that's why I start feeling way more down in November and the end of November because I know December's coming up with anniversaries and birthdays of things that break my heart. Cherry, what about autism? Yeah, Cherry, what about autism? Now I will eat a puff, but it has to have lemon and hot sauce. Oh, okay. What, doesn't that melt it right away? What did my ears just do? I feel like my ears popped, but I didn't feel the pop because some things just got a little bit clearer. That was kind of weird. I just put up my new shower curtain. I feel bougie. Yeah, isn't that always a feeling when there's something new? I have autism. I believe my sister, which is me, has undiagnosed autism. Yep, it destroys some yuck, Gina, and then you just put it in your mouth? That doesn't sound appealing. I know my kind. Well, like I said, if the case, I'm never going through tests or anything to see. I'll be yuck. Oh, not soggy goodness. No, you didn't. I don't like anything soggy, Gina. Nothing at all. Yuck. Yuck, Gina, that did not sound appealing. Let's see. Uh, Trying to think of topics, people. Topics. What should we? Oh, it's only wheat. The pork rinds a little bit different because they're hard. I only ate pork rinds when I was little, like not very often until I knew what they were. Then I stopped eating them. I didn't even like them anyway, so I know I used to eat pickled pig feet and love them when I was little, not knowing what they were. And then when I found out what they were, I couldn't do it. Same thing with head cheese. I used to love me some head cheese, and then I found out what it was, and I'm like, never again. You guys know what head cheese is? I don't. It's called something else too. I forgot the name of it. I love hot pork rinds. It'll sound so gross in many ways. What her lovely melted puffs with lime and yeah, pickled. Yeah, I used to love. Well, that's what it's called. It's called something else too, but it's called head cheese. It's parts of the head. Munching on Italian iced vanilla chips and chocolate flavor, and what they call a French little. Oh no! Yeah, you're being gross thinking head cheese cherry. I know. That's what I was saying. You're. It sounds like a stinky thing. That's why I said you're being gross. But it's literally the every part of the pig's head, basically. But it does sound gross. But there's another name for it. I just don't know what it is. You know the other name for it, Jerry? I'm trying to think if there's anything else gross that I ate when I was little until I found out what it was. Um, I don't know. I think pretty much everything else I knew. Oh, I used to always eat those. I forgot what the brand they were, but they were the red hot sausages that were always in corner stores and stuff. The small red ones, and if you read the ingredients, I loved those. But if you read the ingredients, the first ingredient on there is um beef lips or something, cow lips, and I was like, oh no, no. So that stopped me from eating them. Tyria, men's turtleneck, yuck. That's one thing I'm glad I never had the experience of seeing when I messed with people. I never saw anything that nasty. Yuck. Little Smokies. I don't think they were Little Smokies. I don't think because it was just one sausage in the package. I used to eat Vienna sausages as a kid. I could never. Those were nasty to me. But they always had them around the house eating them. Used to be that thick gelatin stuff. Ew. Yeah, I never ate those. I don't care how hungry I was. They were just too disgusting. And we were starving children too. And I don't. Nope. Want to eat those. But yeah, the little red sausages used to be good. But then, like I said, I saw those beef flips. My husband eats Vienna sauce. Yeah, it's gross. I'm Asian. Canned meat is gourmet. Yeah, no, no, thank you. I don't care how hungry I was. We always had like spam and scrapple. Scrapple's not canned. I don't think scrapple's frozen bricks, whatever. But still, all that. I don't care how hungry I was. I wouldn't eat it. I would just go starving the whole day. I don't like bacon. I don't even like the smell of bacon. The smell of bacon makes my stomach turn. None of that stuff. So I was always very picky. Uh, and I wish I wasn't very picky. I wish I liked a lot of food, but if it's disgusting to me, I can't eat it. People get mad at picky people like they got a choice or something. I googled what is called Big Mama. What's Big Mama? Yo, I'm back. Oh, I didn't know you left. What, Big Mama's a food, Gina? I don't want to Google it because I don't want it to be anything perverted because I don't do those things. I wait till somebody comes over so they could Google it. Good night, Mija. Oh, good night, Nana. I hope you feel better. You're in my prayers. Love you too. Thank you for coming in and staying with us. I hope it helped you a little bit. Just seeing some of your girls showing you love. The red pickled sausage. Oh, what Big Mama? Let me see. Let me see if that was it. Hmm. That might be a kind now. I don't think that's what. Um. Mine that I used to have came in like a red package. Like sort of that packaging but reversed. Look, somebody said these things are made from roadkill, nitrates, and chemical runoff. Oh my gosh. Probably give you a heart attack or a cancer. Oh gosh. Everybody likes these though. Herbs red hot sausages? Is that what they are? Maybe that's what they are. I don't know. Anyway, they were good and I just want to eat them again. Yeah, I saw that. I think that looked closer to it. The red hot one. Diane, I know you love salads. Do you drink fresh pressed juice or juice for yourself? But yeah, I remember being pregnant and I used to get the hot sausage with chocolate ice cream and I would have to eat them together. Aren't Red Hots candy? Yes, there's candy called Red Hots, but there was just a sausage brand name called Red Hots too. I was looking up some old candy that they don't have around anymore, and I saw a picture of Cherry Clan. Do you guys remember like Cherry Clan and Johnny Appleseed? Those candies, those used to be so good. I wish they still sold them. If they still sold them somewhere, I would definitely buy those. Those were so good. I only drink water too. But I drink all I do is drink water, and then I drink one ginger ale at night for my medicine, and that's it. I don't drink any juices or anything. And I only drink the one ginger ale because the medicine always messes up my stomach. And I didn't have it tonight. And I don't feel too good for that. I ran out. Hopefully I get it tomorrow. But what was the old candy that you guys liked growing up that they don't sell no more? I've never tried. You never tasted coffee before? I don't like coffee. Yeah, Cherry Clan, Alexander the Grape, Johnny Appleseed. I don't like baked beans. They were gross to me. Boston baked beans, yuck. I only drink water, but last week I got hooked on. What did you get hooked on, Winter Moon? Did I miss it? Oh, what, the pressed juices? I hope if there's any silent viewers listening, maybe they find the courage to come in and say hi and join the conversation. It's okay to just listen to. I just want to welcome you in to chat if you wanted to one day. No, Winter Moon. I tried the grape that frozen grape candy that was trending, and I didn't like how the grape was frozen. Dang, Diane. So you just never had the urge to taste it, even? Oh, the juices. I grew up in the Caribbean for a bit, and we had the chalky cigarette candy. Oh, I remember that. And it came in a plastic. Really? And you had to. What? Really? I didn't have it that way. That's crazy. Wow. What a thing to teach kids. Oh my gosh. Winter Moon. I'm not freezing no grapes. I don't like the texture. I can't believe they did that, Sweetums. Do you guys remember the gum cigarettes where you would blow it, it would blow the powder around it off? Oh, you love coffee. Yuck. I know a lot of people that love coffee. I'm glad that nobody likes it that I stay with because I can't even stand the smell of coffee. I love this candy called Big Bowl. It was a small, clear, hard candy that tasted like bubblegum, and once you bit it, there was a piece of gum. Really? Let me look that up. Which one? Love frozen grapes. Big Bowl. Let me see if I ever saw that before. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think I did have that before. I just don't. I remember. I remember. I don't know. I probably did because I feel like I could taste it. So I probably did. What? They got cherry ice blow pops? What the heck? I went on some candy site and I see cherry ice blow pops. Man, you know the huge blow pops? I used to be tearing those things up like they were nothing. How horrible for my teeth. But I love me a blow pop. It's a Wild West out in those islands. I don't think I have any favorite candies they don't sell anymore. Also, you can pretty much get the ones that you liked. Shaking after I ate all the ices, I think. Oh no. You probably just overdid it. You overdid it with chicken, now you overdid it with the ices, Winter Moon. They used to be flat and now they are like a ball. I know that. Did you guys ever eat the. It's nugget. Oh, what is it called? It's like nougat with little gel hard gel pieces in it that are like red and green. Not the Christmas. It had a different flavor, a fruity flavor. I used to start. They used to be in squares, and now they're circle. Like it's such a different taste. I wish they didn't stop selling those. I used to love those things. Now they sell them for very expensive, and they're flat and round, so they don't taste the same. But I love those. Oh, they have blow pops. Yeah, I try not to eat them because they're always cutting my tongue if I am patient and don't bite them. So how do you take coffee? You're a Starbucks person, Larry? Yeah, by Brock's, yeah. I used to love those things when they were square. They were always expensive, but now they're way, way too expensive and they're round. The I got saltwater taffy for my birthday this year, and I was so mad because they cheaped out on making that saltwater taffy, and then they just put old saltwater taffy mixed in. I made sure to leave a review on that. Don't mess up my saltwater taffy. I only know nougat with chocolate. Nougat with chocolate? What was that called? Who in the heck eats dots? I like dots, even though they're shitty. I don't know. They are shitty, though. I don't know why I like them. I like circus peanuts, too. And I don't know if any other place sold them, but Kmart used to sell them where there would be different flavors and different colors, and I used to always get those bags. You like all. Cherry, is the Kmart still open here? Do you know? Because I know it was one of the last ones standing. I don't know if they shut it down. But I used to always get those rainbow circus peanuts. Oh, it's closed? Okay. Dots is a throwaway Halloween candy in the world. And what? Wait, the Tootsie Rolls? I love Tootsie Rolls. I still get Tootsie Rolls. That big old bag of Tootsie Roll mixture with the Tootsie Pops and the dots and all that. I still get that. My daughter likes it too, so we be tearing that up. But nobody else likes Tootsie Rolls. A lot of people don't like them. Oh, we'll give you dots as a reward. Now that's wrong. That ain't right. There need to be some better quality candy than dots for a reward. Uh, Dollar Tree has the rainbow circus peanuts. Tootsie Rolls are just pretend. No, I love Tootsie Rolls. Don't be hating on my Tootsie Rolls. I especially love the bar ones, the big thicker ones. Yeah, vanilla Tootsie Rolls are good. Did you see they had different flavored Tootsie Rolls in the bars? It was like watermelon. It was new. I don't know if they have it anymore. But that was good. They had a few different flavors they don't normally have. Oh, if you ever see them, get me some of them if they're the rainbow ones, homie. You mean Mrs. Augustine? I think you mean probably the cherry Tootsie Rolls. I don't think they have strawberry. If you mean the red one, those are cherry. Canada Winter Green Mints. They are pink and kind of sweet tasting. There's my favorite of all time. Oh, I don't think I ever saw those before. Dots, circus peanut, soggy cheese puffs. Oh, you like circus peanuts too, Gina, or you don't? I thought you said you didn't like dots. Gina, I like my John Wayne black. That's coffee. Oh, when you like it black. The Tootsie Roll lollipops, yeah, I still like those. Um, Yeah, the cherry red ones, yeah, those are good too. I think vanilla first, cherry, and then the orange. I don't really like the green or the yellow ones. I always give those to my daughter because she likes the green and yellow ones better. Unless a green candy is green apple, I don't like. I only like the green apple. I don't like lime or lemon candies like that. I haven't had any in a long time. Yeah, I still indulge in my candy, but um, I'm mad that most of the old stuff costs so much money. Even the new stuff it costs so much money. That's why it's hard to do like the test taste because you're paying like $6-7 for a bag of stuff that you're most likely gonna either give away or throw away. Because most of the stuff that I assembled so far, I didn't like it, so I didn't get to enjoy it. So I'm just wasting money. Gina, I'm a simple man. I feel about dots like you feel about soggy cheese. But dots aren't soggy. I know dots are not. Dots are something there's something that I'll eat when they're in something like the Tootsie Roll mix or something. I wouldn't buy them separately and eat them, but I would eat them. I know there's some people coming through here. Hopefully you guys hit the like. Let's get up. Maybe get to 15 tonight before I end this live. But that 10 came pretty quick. I appreciate that. I don't like stale popcorn though. Those cheese corn barrels. Oh yeah, that you get for Christmas. Like my parents love black coffee. I can't stand the smell of coffee. For me, coffee's triggering because my mom was obsessed with coffee, like obsessed with coffee, and worked us like hell. Like there was no rest because somebody was always having to keep her cup full. So I think that's why I get triggered by coffee. I love that. I love Lucy episode with the chop. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was funny. All right, sweetums. But yeah, coffee's a big trigger for me. That's why I'm glad anybody I was around really didn't like coffee. My mom is the same way. She can't even go to no. Yeah, that's how my mom was always. It was very, very bad all day long. Gina, I can't help it, and I got a Colombian coffee, real diesel fuel. Oh yeah, I heard that's the real shit. Now that I know the meaning behind your profile, I'm not surprised you like still. Oh, just like you, what? You like coffee, right? My likes went up one. Did you sign into your other account? So if you did, thank you. Because I had 11, now I have 12. Larry, I hear there's something about the Cuban coffee. Is that true? What's something, Gina? Something interesting? Do share. I remember being scared to walk on my stitches, but mom was, yeah, exactly. There was no stopping, no matter how anybody felt or their condition. Her coffee was the main priority. It did not matter. Her coffee and cigarettes. Um, 13. Oh, you see 13? I still see 12. I heard it's addicting like young. Oh, but a lot of coffee's addicting, isn't it? I thought it like did something to the man part or something. My mind went straight through like, oh, what does it do? And one in the chat. I see 13 too. Oh, now I see 13. Oh, yay, we got two more to go. Yeah, 13. Then everybody's chatting, right? You see everybody chatting, and I see one person that shows in here. Like, come on. Gina, hell yeah. It's very strong. You don't need much of it to get your day going. Chantel, that was a great idea. I subbed into my other account. Okay, Chantel. Thank you for the like. Now we need two more. Yeah. She said, be right back. You guys are so sweet to me. I'm telling you, if I could get this set up where we could still chat while I'm doing some scratch art or something, because I bought this, well, I got the stand for my birthday. My daughter bought it. But like I said, it's a lean over tripod, so like if I'm laying down drawing, it will lean over my bed, but for it to lean and stay stable, the base of it is very weighted and big. So I don't know if I could like stick it under my bed. I would have to actually assemble it. I guess I could just try to take that one piece off and see if the heavy part will fit under my bed so that the tripod arm just reaches across so it won't be in my way any. So that I would be doing like scratch art, and you guys could see that instead of just not seeing anything. Because the scratch art takes time. So I'm trying, I guess, but that thing, I gotta figure it out. If I do, I'll be doing stuff like that. Doing like the scratch arts. Maybe I'll be like making my crystal jars and stuff like that, so you guys can see me doing something instead of just, my, profile picture. But like I said, during the day, when I have my sprout of energy, I'll do that snack video, and that will be a live showing me. I just gotta feel better. So I appreciate you guys a lot for sticking with me when I'm just laying in bed weak because I can't do anything else but what I'm doing now. And I just want to let you guys know that I really, really appreciate you guys for sticking with me through not showing myself, through just talking and us finding topics and everything. It really means a lot that you guys are here for me. Um, Larry saw the video while I was touring Miami. This dude saw how small the cups were and asked for three. Oh no, for the Colombian coffee. Was it Colombian coffee? I think. Yeah. I always see those small coffee. Oh my goodness. And he drank three of them. Oh no. We got you, girl. Yeah. I just still have to give thanks and tell you guys how much I appreciate that. I never minded people doing their chat this way too. Like I didn't mind but it's just like I know sometimes I want to hop on video too, but I hope I could get that tripod set up right. If not, it was just like a waste of money until we move out of here and hopefully I get a bigger space. But um, I don't want to do my scratch art without you guys, so I haven't even done it yet. I got like a cat to do, and I showed you on live before the pictures I did do, like the fireworks and stuff like that. So hopefully I could do it. Mine says 14. It might change because usually when somebody else sees something, it will show me what you're like. Yeah, it says 14. Let me refresh my That's what my goal was, 15. My goal was 15 tonight because I was like, oh, we got 10 pretty quick. Gene, absolutely right. That shit will have you up for days. Dang. My drink was that I was addicted to was Pepsi. Like, that used to be nobody touched my Pepsi. It just was crazy. Like, nobody talked to me before my Pepsi. And I would think I would have like two Pepsis a day or whatever. Pepsis, and then if I couldn't get Pepsis, it would be Cherry Coke. Those were the two things. But I took myself off of it. Even when I see a Pepsi now, I'm like, oh, give me that Pepsi. I love the color of the can and everything. I never heard of Scratch Art before you showed yours. It looks cool. It is cool, but it is very hard. I'm telling you, the detail and stuff is. Hopefully, you get to see how it is. Larry Homeboy ended up in the hospital. Oh no. I need to find a little base thing for under it that I could. I might just have to get another like lunch tray thing, but no, that's gonna be too big for my bed. That part. I gotta find something that goes under it that I could that collects the shavings from it because it has a lot that goes off. Um, yeah. My sister likes Pepsi with peanuts and it looks gross. Yeah, I've seen people do the peanuts with. I've seen them with Coke and not Pepsi, but yeah, I've never been a peanuts person. They've always been nasty to me, but now, like I said, I'm really allergic to them. So sorry, as on dot. I was staring at how my shins look pumpy. It's okay. I know it's like that sometimes. Oh, now we're at 15. Thank you. Thank you. We made it to the 15 goal before the end of the live. Thank you guys. Oh, you see 16. Well, I don't know why it's not showing me that, but I'm glad I can see 15. That's progress for me and my channel, for sure. Oh, so everybody sees 16 but me? Yay, we got it. We made it. Even that I am consistent in making it, these lives at night instead of giving up. Because every time I'm like, no, don't do it, don't do it. Then I'm like, you gotta do it. You promised a week. Let me refresh my laptop and see if I see 16. On my phone it says 15. Nope, and even on my laptop it says it. Hmm. And I refresh, so I don't know what's it doing. But I appreciate, even if it's 16, 15, I appreciate it. Oh, I thought I only had it on top chat. No, it's on live. My friend had a procedure done yesterday. He had to get a stent in his heart. The same one that had the leg removed? Oh no, Gina. Prayers to him. Boy, he's really going through it. Was that unexpected or already planned? Tell him we're praying for him to get better and be able to get out of that hospital and to have a speedy recovery. Shammy is holding me. He knows mommy feels sick. Oh no. Winter Moon, you gotta stop overindulging. Winter, what's happening? How long has he been in the? He's been in the hospital for a while now. Yes, he was saying if it wasn't for his leg, he would have known, never known. Oh, okay. You better tell him once he makes out of that hospital, he better not ever ignore stuff again. I can't believe he ignored, you know. Well, having partial blockage, they're going to be keeping, their eye on him anyway when he gets out because of all that went down. But just let him know that people are praying for him to get better. And tell him that we did say, don't you let things go again. Can't, like I said, letting that leg thing go for that long. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been about a month, I think. For real. You guys want to do a little bit of tarot, even though the tarot cards next to me don't have the. This tarot card deck I like, but I do get mad that it doesn't have the reverse side of things. It just has one reading for each card. When usually with tarot you have the right, upright and reverse. It reads two different ways. We'll try Sweet'em things. I think you stopped calling me Lynn. Oh yeah. Yeah, I ended up with a stent in my leg. And you said in your lungs too. Oh no, Mrs. Augustine. I know that is scary, scary. Now clots in your hands. Yeah, I know you told me about that. You guys just gotta be careful and pay close attention for. And just don't ignore anything but staying strong. I know it's hard. Me and my health too. Um, I have so many things going on, like I said, and like I really can't get help with things unless I was like close to death or something. And then even then, it's like I gotta figure it out to tell them ways to give me help. It's just so weird. And everything going to be all right. I got you. Oh my goodness, my God. Yeah, yes, I'm praying for all you guys. I know you guys pray for me. But I was gonna say, you guys seen these tarot cards on my videos? I'm just mad that, like I said, they don't read in reverse. But I like them, so I'm still gonna use them. Here's is a secret. My name is Casey Elizabeth Woodroom. Oh, okay. I'll forget that name, but that's a nice name. I just forget names unless you're gonna want to say it more. Forward me. Would you prefer Winter Moon, or you want me to learn your real name? If you want me to learn your real name, I'll eventually get the hang of it. Look at me. I post a pic and yeah, Winter Moon, you go, girl. You guys, I'm just shuffling the cards. I'm glad that my space makes you feel safe enough to be yourself. Do I say, I don't want to read names out loud if you guys don't want me to read names out loud. I just know, Sweetums, I see your name, but I don't want to say it and then you're like, oh no, she said it. You go, Sweetums. You guys are making me feel so special, being able to feel comfortable enough to be yourself in here. You just don't know what it does to my heart. Aww. Yes, thanks for sharing, Winter and Sweetums. Gina, he's already won because he has a friend like you. Isn't that right, Larry? That's the truth. Thank you all. Help me keep my hands working. Oh. Both of you guys' name are cute. Sweetums and Winter. Oh. Good frequency and good vibes are a beautiful thing, yes. I'm over here cheesing. I'm cheesing with a tear down my dang cheek because like I said, you guys make this so special just for me. Just for the space to be a place that you would do this. I've seen you guys online for years, and just to know that you could open up this way, on here, that just makes us feel just so much more special. And it gives me meaning, and I feel like I'm doing this for a reason, and you guys are showing me the reason. Me next, I'm Gina. Oh my goodness. You guys are making me cry over here. Oh. I got the most outrageous name in here. Larry does not fit my profile, and it's definitely not cute. Larry, your name is fine. Did you want to be a different name that you would call yourself? These tarot, how they shuffle has such a gross sound, but I want to see what card comes out when we're doing all this. Gina, you did it! Oh my goodness. Oh, Lawrence. Is Lawrence your name? Or, I mean, because I know some people just have straight name Larry. Look, what card? What is this? I gotta get this light again. Oh, you guys, we got the Hangman. I read what the book says about the Hangman, but, I already know, in general what it stands for. And it's pretty much, if nobody knows about the Hangman or in tarot or even in runes, it basically is, where you are in the state that you are that you cannot help, like you can't prevent. Like, I'll just give you an example of my illnesses. I can't stop them. They have me where I can't hardly move, where I don't have strength to do anything, where a lot of times I can't talk, I can't sleep, I can't. And it's like none of it's my fault, and I have to sort of deal with what it is. I am where I am, I have these problems. So the Hangman basically represents your life and where you are and what you can't help. And it's like you're sort of confronted with the fact that there are things you cannot change. And so you have to sort of try to live with the things that cannot change, no matter if people judge it or not. You can't do any. In certain aspects you can't do any better. So you have that battle because if you myself, I can only walk a few steps. I want to walk. I used to be able to walk miles and miles and miles, but I can't do that. That makes me feel like I'm less than. That makes me feel like I'm not trying. That makes me feel like I can't have people in my life, and it's like, so the Hangman tries to show you, like, mirror that and say, you're doing the best you can. You can't help the space that you're in. It's yours. You have to live with it. You have to learn to love it. So that's sort of what the Hangman represents. Like, you're representing basically who you are fully, and you're trying to accept that. So you're accepting, like, the tragedy, you're accepting the heartache, you're just accepting really what it is. So I'll see, and that's crazy. We got this card when everybody's showing themselves, and that's what it's pretty much saying. Like, don't be afraid to show who you are. Let me see what everybody's saying before I read this. Sweet, it's oh Jesus, and Sweden is a tough step, but I feel relief now. Well, glad you got that off your chest, Gina. Williams Lawrence is way better than Larry, but my name is also, it's not Lawrence, it's just Larry, yeah. I make it so bad. I even named my son after me. Oh no! Oh, so you didn't like your name and you named your son it? Does he like his name, Larry? I've only ever gotten one tarot reading, a full unbelief in tarot because all my cards were absolutely correct. Yeah, so nice that it's named. So nice they named it twice, Larry. Yeah, Larry. Now the commitment. Yeah, that's commitment. You gotta like your name, I would think. Uh, that makes sense. Like, shows how they just accept hardships as a part of life. Exactly. That's what this is. I gotta find this light to read this little book. Let me see if I can reach it again. Oh no, I'm dropping everything. Okay, here's the light. This was reversed though, but unfortunately, I might pull out my other book that reads in reverse for this card. Uh, let's see. And this is such a little tiny book, y'all. It's like I'm not reaching my glasses. What did I say? Oh, the Hangman. The Hangman, 28. I read what you guys are saying after I read this, real quick. 28. Alright, so the Hangman is surrender, sacrifice, letting go. You're in a period of transition or uncertainty and need to surrender to the flow of life. Wherever you choose to let go is where your wish fulfilled resides. There's only contentment on the other side of true surrender, but you have to give yourself a long enough exhale to receive the fruits of this surrender. Cultivate the willingness needed to let go of control and see things from a new perspective. Do you feel like you are waiting? Trust things will unfold in your own time. Really surrender to the moment, completely let go, and trust the process. As you learn to release attachment to outcomes, the universe will share its wisdom with you. As you drop your ego and relax into your heart, you will hear the call. The most important thing to remember here that the act of letting go is what will guide you. So we gotta let go, people, because it's like we're really not in control of some things. We don't. The facts are the facts. Where is this light to turn it off now? Um, my daughter was there, plus was there for anything but it to be held. She cries and strains. Oh no. How old's your daughter? I had a coworker named Tim, and everyone thought his name was Timothy. His birthday name was Timmy. He didn't look kind of cute though. Like in South Park, Timmy. Oh, I don't even call my son Larry. I call him Junior. Yeah. Chantel, oh, poor baby. I hope he feels better. He's going to make you proud. Name, yeah. I'm a control freak and perfectionist. That's so difficult for me. That's the thing. There's some things that's saying let go of all that. She turned 3. Oh, okay. So she does. She can't do like prune juice or something. There, I have two cousins who are juniors. One we call Junior, and the other we call Jr. Uh. That's I should have done that. Oh my gosh. I feel bad for cracking a bet Timmy because it's not right. Uh, birthday is November 2nd, so it just passed. So what does that make you? What's sign are you? For the beginning. Oh, Chantel, I hope your yeah, I hope your baby does feel better. It's funny, I know it's funny, but it's wrong. Oh, your birthday's November 3rd? Alright. We got some, I forgot, oh, is it Scorpio? Okay. I hated my name when I was a kid, but I was also named Colleen. Almost named Colleen. Oh. I hate my name because. Should I tell this story? Cherry, let me know if I should tell the story. I don't know if I should tell the stories of my name, but I definitely hate it. And then I had a nickname, and I learned. I just started hating that eventually because it's like everybody. I feel like everybody that called me, it was just traitors and shit. So it's just like everything I fell for, and then when I just like woke up out of it, I was just like I never wanted to hear it out of anybody's mouth again because it's like, damn, I believed so many things just because I thought I wasn't. I thought I was just so less than. I took so much, and so it's like, who am I now today? I'm none of those names, you know. I don't know. I want to pick a different name. So I was named. So my lovely dad was a uh my dad believed that he should have multiple wives and all this shit. So like I've I've had 14 siblings. Some of them have passed and stuff. But my mom had 7 and these one woman had 3 kids. And I was named after one of those women. Everybody else got a fucking Bible name in my family, and I was named after one of my dad's women. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And then, so I'm like, I always hated that name because of that, you know? And, because these women did not get along. It wasn't like sister wives or something. It was there were fights, there were a lot of violence, you know. At the end, my dad basically, chose. Well, he didn't really choose my mom. It was just like my mom was the only one that stayed. So my mom was pretty much raised all the rest of the kids, by herself because the other moms just vanished, you know. But yeah. So I'm named after that shit, and then my middle name. It's like, oh well, I'll go by my middle name. My middle name came from a nurse that my dad lusted after when I was born. So I got named after that. Doesn't that suck? Like, why would you do that to your kid? So yeah, I don't. The government names are definitely no. The nickname, it transformed into like once I started YouTube. You know, I got nons from like my nickname shortened, and a guy that I was dating at the time kind of started calling me that. I'm like, oh, I like that name, but then so that stuck in a way. But it's like that's where Nons comes from, you know. But it's still not me, so I'm stuck with who the fuck am I, you know. If I do this book and I do form it, who's gonna be the author? It's not gonna be anything I ever heard. I really don't think. You have 2 middle names. Ch- Me and Cherry are Virgos, but that's what I'm saying. If I were to change my name, I don't have a name I would like for myself. I'm hoping to find that one day where maybe I'll hear something and I'll be like, oh, that matches me. But I really don't have it, so I feel really lost when it comes to my name. Where's the top of my box? Oh, there it is. So don't do that to your children, parents. Don't give them names that you're gonna hate, like down the line. Like my mom hated my names. Um, Scorpios are very loyal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've dealt with. I haven't dealt with anybody in personal life that was a Scorpio. Doesn't chat mean something now? What do you mean, Gina? Doesn't chat mean something now? You can Google baby names and their meaning. Yeah, they are. What? They're what? What's that face? Remember when people were naming their kids Anakin and Khaleesi? What from Game of Thrones? My youngest son hates his middle name, but he is named after one of my husband's brothers who passed. Yeah, I named my sister. She doesn't like her name though. But I named her. Is those are those names from Oh, and Anakin from Darth Vader. I like the name Khaleesi, not for me, I'm just saying in general. I like that name. Yeah, I know you hate your name, Jerry. But it wasn't done from it knowing anybody that was that name at least. Um I tried to watch Game of Thrones. I think I got into like the third season even, or even longer than that. And I just couldn't do it. After a certain amount of people died, I was just like, I'm done. There's nobody interesting on here. Shows like that, there has to be somebody I'm like attracted to watching, or I just can't get into it. That's the same as what's that series everybody's watching from my Reads channel now? Shoot, I forgot the name of it. It's like I watched the first few episodes, but then it's like, oh, there's nobody attractive in here. I don't like it, and I couldn't get the politics of what they were doing, so I couldn't follow along. Oh, gave you no middle name, yeah. Hey, I was only 13. What was I supposed to know about names? I had something I wasn't, wasn't even worth it. What, Outlander, yeah, Outlander. I still probably will try to give it another shot, but I really don't understand the politics of it. Backstory had massive cramping and tightening. Oh no. Oh no, Winter Moon. I thought that was women still need I need to stop being yes, you don't I mean you can be experimental but don't go to the extreme like don't overdose on what you're doing, like what you're drinking and what you're eating. And don't do it back to back. Like try something once or twice a month. Like don't try it a few days in between each other. Yeah, yeah, Jason Momoa. He was out. That made me mad when I watched it. I was like, dang, he's already gone. I haven't tried to watch Bridgerton. Oh no, Winter Moon. I hope you start feeling better. Please don't try anything new for a while. And just keep on taking deep breaths and drinking water. You still feel like you got the sugar thing going on though? Oh no. No, it's not the chicken. It's she overdid it on juice, like some juices. So she thinks she got her sugar up way too high. Scorpios are very passionate people. When we love hard. Just don't break our heart across. Then it's see. So you would go for revenge, Larry, instead of leaving somebody alone. I don't understand people. If people get their heart broken, why don't you just leave the person alone? Of course, you would be mad and hurt and everything, but you shouldn't go for revenge. I want to give Winter shouldn't take anything that has any more sugar in it. I don't know if Tums has sugar in it, but the only thing I would think of is she had something salty, like if she had pickles or something that might counteract the level of sugar she has in her body. So you stop watching. I know I watched. I I watched Game of Thrones. Way past that, it just got too boring, and I stopped. Like I said, I think it was like the third season. I finished, and then I just couldn't go on to the other ones. I did that with Game of Thrones. I did that with something. What was that show where the guy was like a science teacher and he started selling meth or whatever? That was a big show too. I watched a lot of seasons of that I just had to stop. I'm like, what's the point? Drink some warm water. Larry, that's true about your friend. Oh, your friend's a Scorpio too, Gina? He is on the spectrum, sweetheart, so he gets mad when teachers call him. Oh, oh no. Breaking Bad, yeah. I tried to get into that too, and I just couldn't. Like I said, I watched a lot of seasons. It's just like eventually I'm like, I don't need to finish this. Do you have pickles, Wonder Moon, or anything? Anything pickled? Like any vegetable pickled, like beets or something? You're a Scorpio magnet. And you're Virgo too. Maybe I need to try Scorpio. No, thank you. Oh, would it be possible to tell the teachers? Not. Yeah. Scorpios keep a lot of secrets. That's not good. Yeah, I hear a lot about Scorpios. Like, I just personally never had a friend or a relationship with somebody with a Scorpio. Mine, unfortunately, has been Sagittarius, and then Sagittarius, and whatever the beginning of. Is it? No, the end of January and the beginning of February, whatever those people are. And that's never been good for me. Oh, okay, Gina. Wow, I gotta make sure this. Hey, somebody took their likes away. You bastard. Why do I. So why is there only 14 likes now? Do you guys see 14? How dare you, whoever did that? I know it's none of you guys. It was probably just a random person, but they stayed long enough to take it away. Yeah, you could take away your like. You just basically press it again and you take it away. It takes it away. You dig all the secrets out. That's why I like doing to people too. I'm like, I could see, because I could always see, especially if they have it on their mind, and I'm like, tell me your secrets. But I always have stubborn people that don't tell me anything. I love you guys. So glad to be here with y'all. We love you too, Winter Moon. We don't want you to be getting sick and overdosing on some dang sugar. Well, like I said, what you can do now if you don't have anything, you just gotta keep on getting that water in. I know when, like I said, when I overdo it on sugar, I have to have pickles around. Winter appreciates you. This is pretty awesome. Let's see. Oh, you're stuffed on fluids. Oh, true. Yeah, because that's what the juice was. Everyone in here is awesome, beautiful spirits. Thank you, Larry. Oh no. And also salt. You're Aquarius. What is Aquarius? What month is that, Diane? I always try to learn to stick with learning it, but of course I know my sign. And then the peoples that I personally deal with sign, but signs that I don't know them too well. I always forget the month and stuff. But it still makes me feel bad, like didn't know it would bother him when he was born. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. My daughter didn't like her name too growing up, but I think she likes it now that she's an adult. Was it the beginning of February or the end of February? Oh, so that's a January and February. That's Aquarius. That's the ones I was saying I dealt with too that were always bad people. Not women though. I don't know about the women in that sign, just the men. Yeah, congratulations that he's graduating. I know that has to be more of a struggle. Also say, yeah. Yeah, the men I have dealt with with that side have been bastards. So Larry, you said if somebody breaks your heart, you'll do payback. Do tell me what you did for payback. Um, if somebody broke your heart, what did you do? What was your revenge? Anybody, if you did revenge on anybody, I never did revenge on anybody. So I would like to hear anybody's story about what they did for revenge if somebody broke their heart. People spill the tea on that. I always just let it go. You tell too, Sweetums, if you got some. You said, do tell, Larry. Everybody should know. Do you think it's weird when owners of their pets have commitment ceremonies? I read something about that. This Sham is afraid of commitment. I think he's a Scorpio. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's. I think pets are um have spirits just like humans have spirits. So I don't think it's weird. Their energy's just like humans. I mean, they're living beings. You know. Nobody wants to tell their revenge stories. I know somebody got a good one. Put a ring on it, Shammy. Yeah, he has to. Doing a commitment ceremony in Vegas. Hey, people do that too. The last cat I had, like I said, I had him for 13 years. That was the closest I got to knowing like human interaction. Well, energy transferring, where if you take care of energy, it takes care of you back. You know, I learned respect, boundaries, everything with that cat. Please be here. Oh my gosh. You have none because you don't care. So yeah, so you never for me I was always extremely hurt and everything, but I never went for. So none of you guys went for revenge? Larry did because he said don't break his heart. He just doesn't want to tell us. He's keeping everything a secret. You're all invited. Sammy said he will bring him some sure tuna. Oh my god. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of what's it called, body cams, where everybody going crazy because they got broken up with, and like smacking the cops and stuff. And it's like I don't know how they just. I wouldn't show a person that they accept me that they upset me that much. He's literally got to do his bidding. Yeah, never got revenge. Guess I'm approved. I don't think I'm approved. I think it's better to not try to go after somebody. Just if they don't want to fuck with you, just let them be. It's their loss in the end of it. I don't think they lose you. That's enough. When I was younger, I attacked two arsonists. Go figure. Wait, you attack? Wait, you. What's that word, Gina? Is that a word? It's too late. That don't look like a word. I uh, I don't know. Use a different word, maybe. Or is that a spelling mistake? Yeah, leave it me. That's what exactly, sweetums. I know nobody that I'm not saying I'm the shit or anything, but I know that they didn't get anybody better, so there it's their loss. Gina, I almost attacked the newspaper boy. What was attracted? Oh, so let me read it again because I didn't know what that word was. When I was younger, I attracted to arsonists. Oh heck no! Do you mod for them, Gina? Gina, when you said I was thinking about the question I should ask you when you just said you modded for 16 people, but now 13. Did you? What made you not be a mod for the three people? Did you just say you didn't want to be a mod? Or you just broke off with them? Because I wonder if you say you don't want to be a mod to somebody, or people are just like, okay, that's fine, and they're just fine with it. Gina, but you attracted them because you're smoking. Oop, never mind what I said then. Wait, what did you say, Miss Augustine? Gina, I almost. Oh. Oh, no, you almost attacked the newspaper boy. What happened with the newspaper boy, Mrs. Augustine? Sweetums is fluent in typos. So why did you almost attack the newspaper boy, Mrs. Augustine? Was he throwing the newspaper somewhere where you couldn't get it? Larry went mute since we asked him about the revenge thing. I think he probably fell asleep. You said maybe. I was just taking off to I still fall, and the other was a thank goodness situation. Oh, okay. I would be, they just took you off. Like I would wonder why somebody took me off. And I know when T took off all of us at one time too. If it's like that, I can understand that situation. Did they burn big stuff? Yeah, they probably did. She said arsonist. I know arsonist. You're not doing no little things. Let me stop fidgeting with this thing. And I hope tomorrow, well, today, actually, I can get my groceries. I hate when it's football season because, like I said, I have to order my groceries to the home. And anytime it's football season, I can't get my dang celery that I eat every night. It's always sold out because everybody makes their vegetable platters that nobody eats and they just waste. And it's like, I eat the vegetable, don't take it out the store. Eminem, do you elevate your legs on pillows when you sleep? No, I can't. I can't lay on my back, so I do. Sometimes I just have to like put a pillow between my legs and elevate one on one side, then turn over on the other. But I can't do it both because I can't lay on my back. I have a horrible back. It hurts too much. When I was little, we set a paper plane on fire and it flew into the dumpster. And poof, oh my gosh. Somebody had to call the fire department. Oh my goodness. I remember, like I said, I used to be one of the kids that stuck the forks in outlets and it would blow out the outlet, it would blow out the room's electricity and always start a little fire in the outlet. But it never caught the wall on fire, thank goodness. I can't believe I did that so many times. It's so crazy how fire could just spread so quickly. I remember you remember those old heating units that used to have the coils? I'm sure it's more protected now, like if they tip over or something it stops, but the heating little units with the coils, I remember one was near a curtain in one of the houses and that curtain went up so quick, it was horrible. I had to run and like pat my body against it to get it out because I knew I couldn't wait to grab water or nothing. Everything else would have caught on fire. And that junk is so scary. And one time recently, I like somebody read tarot cards for me, like on video call or whatever. And right after that, I had I always wipe my hands off with alcohol wipes, and the big ones, not the little ones, like the big alcohol wipes. And for some reason, I don't know if it was a candle or something, but that junk caught on fire mid-air, and I knew I had to like smash it with my hands. Like I knew it couldn't touch the bed because the bed will go up in flames quicker than anything. It was so scary, and it like roared. It wasn't like no little thing. It roared in the. I'm like, oh, that junk was so traumatizing. But I got it out. Uh, See, we used to bring glass thermometers to play with the mercury, and we put 9-volt batteries on our tugs. Yep, the 9-volt battery shock thing. Oh my gosh. What the heck? You would break the glass? I would be too scared of the thermometers to break the mercury. That I was always terrified of. Sweetums, no. The mercury thing, I would not do. Uh, so what did you just would play with the mercury, Sweetums? You were that much of a daredevil? Shoot. It was Wild Wild West. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, that was pretty scary with that fire in me. I believe all of Sweetum's mischief now. She was playing with the mercury. Do they make thermometers like glass thermometers still? Oh, now I see 16 likes. Oh no, Sweetums, you really were playing with the mercury. Should we try to make it to 5 tonight? Guys, are you tired? Let me know. Or 4:30. I think Cherry done went to sleep. The Caribbean is like 20 years behind Morocco. America. Wow, like 20 years, you think? I know I've seen different cities in America. Like I said, St. Pete and stuff, they're like 5 years behind the times. Philadelphia was the only city that was, up with the times. Everywhere else I lived was very slow. I guess because Philadelphia was a major city. I still wish I saw more of Philadelphia when I lived there. But with my anxiety, I always had to live within, no matter what, when I used to be able to go out and stuff, I always did things within like a 5 mile radius of the house. So my shopping or anything else, anywhere else I went outside of that limit, I always had to have somebody with me. And it still was always tremendous anxiety, so I didn't get to see much of Philly. You guys remember the red stuff that stained your skin when you were the mercurochrome or something? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, it might be iodine. Well, I know the mercurochrome. It's something like that. It came in a dark bottle, and it was red. Iodine's more dark orange, almost rust color. But the mercurochrome or whatever you call it was red. That's what we used more with cuts and everything. When I got burned when I was little, um, my mom put me in a sink with the mercurochrome and filled it up with water, and they said that's what saved some of my parts from not boiling, not getting too like I got infected where, like I said, I wasn't eating and stuff, but I guess that saved some of my skin. Which one, the M1 or iodine? The one I'm having trouble saying. That's probably what it was. Sweetums, you want me to say it again? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Mercurochrome? Yeah, I think I don't know how to spell it. I don't even know how to say it right. I don't think I'm saying it right. Oh, Gene said I can spell iodine. Yeah, the other. I don't even know how to Google it. I don't even know how to try to spell it to Google it. My sister would probably know, but I think she's asleep. I don't even know. I'm trying to look here. Uh, Chrome. Oh, okay. Let's see if that's it. Yes. All right. It is spelled Macaracome. Well, that's one. No, they're spelling it different ways. One is spelled Mercuro, then Chrome. So that might be. But they said the one that's spelled with the MACA one says that oh, it's a misspelling. Don't give me the misspelling first. How stupid. So it is spelled Mercuro Chrome. How are they gonna say that's spelled the wrong way? Don't give me the wrong way then. That doesn't make any sense at all, Google. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, Gina, you've got it right. Yeah, that was saying it was mercury based. Dang, that's crazy. Do they still sell it? It's mercury based? Oh, it says that was. Oh, there's mercury based versions, but they don't sell them anymore. And you know that iodine, if you, let me make sure that's what it, I think that's what it is. Um, Iodine. What is the other one? So it's not iodine? What is the one? Now I'm thinking about the one. It's not iodine, a trace element? No. You know, if you're having a surgery or something, the thing that always cleanses the area that's orange. You know what I'm talking about? I thought it was iodine, but maybe it's called something else. Let's go with my original, the Gina. Okay, I know, I know, Gina. They were giving us freaking mercury crap. But is it iodine? What is that? The stuff that they use anytime they're gonna even like even if you're awake and they do your cuts or whatever, they clean it with that antiseptic or whatever. What is that called? Is it iodine? Anyway, whatever that stuff is, if you're allergic to shellfish, they said that they're not even supposed to betadine. Is that what it betadine? Whatever it is, they're not supposed to use it. And even when you get, but they still use it on me no matter what. And I'm allergic to shellfish. And then the dye that they inject in you when you get MRIs or CT scans when they need to use the dye, they're not supposed to if you're like allergic even a little bit to peanuts or shellfish and stuff. And I've always gotten that damn thing every time they ran a test. And the last time they did it, I was in the MRI and my skin swelled up so much that I got stuck in the fucking MRI that I just when they were taking me out of the MRI, I was so sweaty and stuff that my skin was literally squeaking out that bitch. You were hearing squeak, squeak, and they had to inch me out. That's how swollen my arm got, right? And the people that were there, once I stood up, I'm like, I'm dizzy, I'm sick, something's wrong. They were like, okay, bye. They did not give two fucks. And then my arm swelled up and it started getting like this red spot and everything. I called my primary and I was like, I just got this MRI done and my arm's like this. She's like, you're allergic. They need to, they don't, you need, you can't get that anymore. She's like, she doesn't understand why people keep on doing that. And she had to give me medicine to make that shit go down. Like, so I can't even get dye anymore. My arm swelled up so big. They know the allergen list and they still give that to me. They said that no, that's not true, but it is true, obviously. I had an allergic reaction last time. So I'm just going to say no to those tests now. But yeah, they don't care. They just risk it. They're just like, fuck you and your allergens. I'd rather not be, I'd rather not and be here with shaming you guys. So yeah, I got stuck in a fucking MRI machine. Even going in the damn MRI machine, the first thing with the MRI, yes, I'm bigger, but my boobs are really really big, right? So there was a female first, and she said you would be able to fit in there, but your boobs are too big. She measured me, and she was like, "No, this is not gonna work." And so then the doctor was like, "Oh no, there's a place that does a quicker MRI." The quicker MRI was a smaller fucking machine. So when I went in there, when they started, because it was for a head MRI, because they're basically saying I'm gonna have MS, it's just not showing up yet, right? So I go in there a little tiny bit, and I scream because I'm like, no, this is too tight, you know. And so she takes me out, and she goes, no, you're fine. Like she's like, I've seen people go in here, you're fine. So I go in there with hardly any room to move in the first place. And then I have an allergic reaction and swell the fuck up and get stuck in, you know how horrible that was? I don't think I'll ever be able to do an MRI again. So it's like there's no other way to tell MS though, unless you have MRI and sometimes it shows up in a spinal tap. Those are the only two things. So it sucks, but they don't care about you. And getting MRIs over and over in such close proximity to each other messes you up too. So it just really sucks. That sounds like a lawsuit. I didn't say anything to anybody. I said something to them at the time, and then by the time I got home, like I said, my doctor just sent me a prescription that brought my arm down. So there's no photos or anything, and I didn't even go in for a visit after that because my doctor just called in the medicine because she knew I couldn't get in there. But yeah, they just treat me like crap. They don't care. Every primary, right? That's she does do that. I'm telling you, my primary does so much for me. But when I go into anywhere else, they act like I don't have a chart. When my chart's so damn thick, full of stuff. But yeah, so if you guys are allergic to, like I said, I'm allergic to seafood in general. I don't think there's anything that I've tried that hasn't fucked me up. And then she said even like the peanut allergy that's starting now after all these years. She said that die for those things, just you're not supposed to do it. So just a warning if people don't know that, because a lot of the places won't tell you about it. But that's why I just hate any type of procedures now and stuff, because I've just been through hell trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with me. On top of what I already know is wrong with me, like what I'm diagnosed with, the bigger problem they're trying to figure out, all those tests are horrible. Winter, what's your pain level from 1 to 10? Wait, did Winter say she's in pain? Screaming, screaming out is this serious, you think? Winter, what's going on? Maybe you need to go to the hospital. You said the pain's in your leg? What kind of pain is it though? I would go to the hospital. Because it's not like you did anything to cause the pain. I wouldn't risk that. Or call an ambulance if you can't get there. Better not be here with Shelly because yeah, if you're just getting pain out of nowhere that causes you to literally scream, I want it. I want it. Wait. You said you had your mother's strips to test your sugar. Yeah, the signs that you're getting, I would go to the hospital. Hugging wall right now, writing it out, girl. What are you writing out? You don't even know what you're writing out. If you're really in that much pain, I would be seen. If it's something you never felt before either. If this is a pain that you never felt before, I would go to the hospital. If you really are scared, at least they would know if something is going on with you. Because it's just increasing, right? This isn't, it's winter. I know it's scary, but you would have so much peace of mind having someone help you. Winter, find someone to watch Shammy. Yeah, I would go and you tried two things that your body wasn't used to within, what, 3 days of each other? And it was an intense amount, like a high amount. You want to be there for Shammy for more years and stuff. You don't want something to take you out. I would, if you can't go to the hospital, if you can't, like, take a Uber or something, I would call an ambulance. Everybody agrees in here right now that you should go get help. She did the juices today, Gina. She says she drank a lot of it where she made herself sick. Yeah, the sugar, that's not, Larry says, okay, I'm back for the last time. You didn't even say you were going last time, Larry. We didn't know. We thought you fell asleep. Do you have somebody with you in the house, Winter? Yeah, I've never had, and like I said, I've had it where I made myself sick with sugar, but I've never had, oh no, I've never had pain shoot down my leg and my foot. That seems to be, a little more extreme. Oh no, Winter. I would definitely get help, Winter, if you could. Cause like I said, if it turns out to be nothing, then, but I don't, with having pain down your leg and your foot to the point where you're screaming, that seems like it's something. Oh man. Okay. So it says you could get sick from juicing. It says high sugar content. Juicing strips away fiber, leading to concentrated dose of sugar that can cause rapid spikes and drops of blood sugar similar to soft drinks. Nutrition, okay, but what is it? What do you do? Uh, says calming now. Just don't let it get too bad if it's calming. Just don't ignore if it goes back up. 'Cause that It does say the sugar could affect you in a bad way. And then if you another thing is, I don't know if you take medications or stuff. Um I always have to watch out when if I try something, because like I said, I don't know if you're on medicines, but a lot of things will wash the medicines out your system. Like when there's a cleanse of some sort, so that will mess you up too. So just watch out if you are on medications. You can't really do stuff like that. And you're not rambling. We're here. We want to make sure you're okay. So yeah, don't apologize. You took a potassium vitamin too, but don't feel bad. Don't apologize. We want to know that you're safe and try to talk you into the hospital if you need to go. Larry, you still around? Don't worry about us. You have nothing to feel. Larry, if you're still around, I asked you a question before you left again. Like, what do you have a revenge story you could tell us? Like, about you said you would get revenge if somebody broke your heart. We were waiting for your story, but you didn't say anything. Winter, don't worry about us. You have nothing to feel bad about. Yeah. I don't want. You didn't. You didn't fuck up alive. We weren't really discussing anything. If anybody has I told you, if anybody feels like they have a problem or whatever, my chat's always open to talk about those things. I know that it's less anxiety provoking if you feel like you're heard, and you're heard here. Please stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. You didn't ruin anything. Good night, Diane. Thank you for coming again. Don't apologize. Don't feel bad, Winter. We are here. And like I said, if any of us were in a certain situation, this chat's always open to discussing if you're scared about something or if you're feeling bad. This chat will always be here for everybody. Larry was talking about he's back and then he didn't say anything. He's trying to hang with the big dogs. He can't. uh, no problem, Winter. I know a lot of stuff. Even if there's something going on, a lot. If you're sick, anxiety brings it up a lot. So if we could help bring that part down at least, that might help you through the rest of the morning. Just to know that you're cared about, and there's people, like I said, concerned. I was surprised. The chick that collect the bones didn't come back in a night. I thought she would be coming in more often. And we've been boogeyman free, so that's good. I know Diane was still here. Diane be staying up too. The who now? Oh, you weren't here the night. Gina, what the hell's going on? Larry, are you falling asleep or something? What the heck? You don't hear us? The who now? Who collected the what now? There was one lady that came in. I don't know if it was the first night or second night I went live, but she said she enjoyed collecting animal bones. Anyone else like the floor when sick? I always drop down there. I used to. Now if I get on the floor, I won't be able to get up. So it's my bed for me. He must be behind. Larry, if you could hear me, I think you're behind on reading the chat. Winter Moon said Larry's having some health issues. Yeah, I used to like always like writing in my notebooks on the floor and everything. Now having arthritis and weakness, that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know where Larry is. So this lady who collected the bones, was it? She said that she collected them because she didn't want animals to feel like they were forgotten. So like taking the bones home was a way of like, remembering them. I think Larry's lost. What does she do? When she goes to Wingstop, I didn't even think about that. Oh my goodness, that would be so gross. Yeah, and then she had the music that I never heard of, but I'm sure I know what type of music it is. Man, I want to try Wingstop so bad, but I know I'll just get a shitty ass box of something, just like how Chili's did me when I ordered it. I never saw that box. Anybody else I've seen, they always have nice, sectioned off things, and there wasn't no ranch slobbered on the top of their box and shit. But I never tried Wingstop. But I also would do boneless wings. I can't do bone in anymore. Yeah, just a huge pile of bones. You said you'll sponsor my Wingstop. I would have to get Wingstop from what's it called? Uber Eats though, because I can't go anywhere. I'm home, whatever it's called, homebound, whatever. Um, so if you don't mind that, shoot. If it turns out nasty, at least I won't be going broke for it. But yeah, that would be good to try. I haven't tried anything hardly. Like I've boneless wings, so you mean chicken? Yes, chicken breast hunks, I do. But I can't do boneless wings because of my teeth, though, or I would do them. I mean, I can't do wings because how they ripped out the side of my teeth or whatever. It's too much. Um, what's it called? Um, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I haven't really tried anything like out of like restaurants and what current food is or anything like that. Boneless wings is just chicken tendies, yeah. But it's still with their sauces on it. Hopefully they do them right. I don't hear anybody talk about I might be able to try like I think you get like five I might be able to try like five regular wings and the rest boneless. But yeah. I know I tried the ones in the chili. What did I try on here? Wasn't it Chili's? The three whatever the fuck those wings were frozen fucking wings. They didn't make them there. So hopefully Chili's isn't like that. And then save them for I'm gonna be like, I'll save these bones. You want me to put it in a lovely bottle or people wear them as a necklace or earrings. Yeah, why don't they wear chicken wings? She said I forgot what kind of skull she got. Do you remember the skull, Gina, that she found? Why we're playing people. I shouldn't do that because what she comes back. But I forgot what skull she found. They have you like the cheese? Oh, the mozzarella thing. Yeah, that was good. I just don't like the way they just slopped it in the box and pressed their fingers in it and stuff. Oh, it skulls. That's somehow better. Well, she talked about coyote. She found the coyote skull, but she was talking about bones in general too. Yeah, we gonna be clowning Larry when he comes back because he don't even know what he's doing up in here. He done went and gone like 4 different times. How's he gonna talk about he's back and he left a minute later? I think Jerry went to sleep. You said one word, sedative. Sedative wouldn't be good if you don't know what the heck's going on with your body. This is me on a sedative. I take a sedative every fucking night. Does it get me sleepy? No. That just shows how hyper my system is. That's why I said if I didn't take medication, like I take it at night and then it kicks in during the night, I wouldn't be able to talk or whatever. I would be my mind would be too racy. I wouldn't really be able to form sentences or anything. So around this time is when I'm more myself because I'm like medicated, if that makes so I could be more myself. During the day, I'm more anxious and I think any sentence I say is stupid or I said it wrong or somebody interpreted it wrong, all that stuff. So at night, I'm way more myself. That happens to me when I leave and come back. I forget to hit the live button. But yeah, it sucks that I could be myself during these times, but during the day I'm way more of a wreck. Well, I see 16. So it is 17 because you guys always see one like ahead. Still, that person took the one like away. How dare them, whoever they were. But yeah, I've always been more myself at night, medicated or not. I've always been a night owl. I always have to be on whoever's opposite schedule. Like if I stay with people, if they're asleep, then I'm up. I don't like being up when people are awake. Yeah, that's why the late nights. Yep. You'll see me if you watch, if you catch my, if you do catch my, or watch my snack videos. But everybody says I look fine in my snack videos, like I do fine. But I'm way more of a nervous wreck during the day. Winter, you have to feel better. Who's gonna take my leaves too soon? Oh, gonna break the leaves. uh, oh, it's okay. 5 minutes. Oh, wait, 7. Oh, people in here. You love the leaves. So you feel at winter moon? It does feel like it's calming down. Do Larry, Larry, are you awake, Larry? What are you doing? Larry, did you hear the question I asked you? Now it's elevating again? Oh my gosh. Larry, do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Oh my gosh. Really? What part of the chat are you in? He's in half dream world and try to hang on. That's where he is. Okay, you're elevating your legs higher. Oh, okay. Larry, I asked you like 4 times so far since you said you're a good, reliable person or whatever until somebody breaks your heart and then you like get revenge. I was asking you if you could tell us a revenge story, like what you did to get revenge on somebody, on a person that broke your heart. And there's like he got the munchies. He said checkmate. Well, yeah, but that's revenge. That's still revenge. Getting even with somebody is still revenge because you're evening out the playing field. And what did you stuff your face with? Most Scorpios are good at chess. So I'm gonna wait till after 5 to hear this question. I'll stay on until 5:15 just to make sure Winter Moon things don't spike up again. And let's see if we can get this revenge story out. But at 5:15, I gotta go and take my medicine and stuff, and eat a little bit to take it. Eat my what was supposed to be a double cheeseburger, which is one, and try to peel off all the plastic cheese. On the cheeseburgers, I only like the melted cheese part, of the cheeseburger. The cheese that doesn't melt, that's on the sides and stuff, I always peel off. Because I don't like cheese like that. Tell us about the tournament Slayer and also what. Yes, exactly what Sweetum said. Oh, I got a yogurt too. I should eat that. I'm gonna go get that yogurt now that you reminded me once I get off. Not tuna time. I had tuna the last like 4 nights because I haven't done the shopping yet, so I'm sick of tuna. It's really not a story, but because when I said that once you crossed me, it's over was what I meant. Was there was no second chance. Oh, okay. That's what I was saying earlier too. Like it's their loss of you that's the revenge. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that's what you did. I'm glad you didn't do the revenge. I'll eat it. I need to be tied up and kept from the food. That's how I interpreted it. Okay, that's good. I was eating steak and potatoes with fried shrimp. Well, steak and potatoes sound good, but I'm allergic to the shellfish, so that could go. Damn, Larry, now that's a snack, really. So we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait 15 minutes for just so we can make sure Winter Moon is stable, and then we'll get off for the night. So let's see. I'm trying to think what to talk about for. Does anybody have tattoos they regret? Clear surf and turf. The old school Vegas casino. Gee, I'm a big boy. I got you. I got you on height, Larry. I'm 6'3". I'm 1 inch taller than you. Um, no tats or piercings. Yeah, a tat or a piercing. Have you regretted? Dang, you never had the urge to get one, Winter Moon. I would have so much stuff if I was younger. What they got going on now. I've only ever had like my nose pierced, my tongue pierced. Both of those I don't have anymore. And then my ears pierced, of course, 3 times or something. And I have tattoos. I have one, two, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have 11 tattoos. And I only regret one because they did it wrong and they just did it wrong. So hopefully I get that done over one day. Larry, even if you are done romantically, do you still linger about like checking socials? Yes, that's a good question. We're 5'1", Winter Moon. Gina's 5'5". I know one time I said in somebody's live that I didn't like when people asked me when I did go in the grocery store to get the things on the top shelf, and people got mad. The short people got, I think they got a little insulted. That I don't mind. I didn't mind ever getting it off from random people. I didn't like when I went in a store and I had a friend that was short and she was always calling me over to like get the ones in the back because the ones in the back expire later than the ones in the front. And that sort of got on my nerves. Like, just get the ones in the front and leave me alone. Because I want to like get in and out of the store. Not people that truly couldn't reach something. But I still had anxiety over that, like people walking up to me and asking me. Because it's like, just ask me to reach it and end the conversation. Don't say, oh, I bet you played basketball. Oh, you didn't play basketball? Why didn't you play basketball? Oh, is everybody in your family tall? It's like, please just leave me alone. That's what I meant by that. Unlike Victor, I got nothing in the fight too. Gina, once it's done, it's done. I can't take heartbreak. Yeah, I'm 5'3" with my shoes on. That's good though, Larry. Walk away with your pride held tight. And when you have two and one is one they messed up and it's backwards, damn. Yeah, I'm tall. Hey, I got a question to everybody in the chat. It's a lot of short people in here. And yeah, you're the only male. I have two tattoos. I got a picture of Jesus on my right arm. The left arm, I got a portrait of my kids. Oh, that's nice. Following from Africa. Hi, hi, welcome in, Vicky. Larry, that's just healthy. It is. You are indeed. I'm trying to think. Do we don't have there been other males besides Larry? I don't remember. There have been. Most males always are like, marry me or this and that real quick off the bat, so they instantly, I don't block them, but they just get annoying. Or they come in disrespectful, so they get blocked. I think more males just listen in and don't say anything. Because I had to take my email off here because I was getting messages from people and I was getting creeped out. Oh, yeah, that's an. Is Boogeyman a male or an alien? No, Boogeyman's a male from the past that doesn't get that. I don't want anything to do with them. Castle Full Queens in a Full House, yeah. Oh yeah, and the ones that copy and paste Revelations. Oh yeah, Cobalt. Yeah, Cobalt's a male that comes in. I don't know what the fuck Boogeyman is. Not. It's a person that um I know personally that won't leave me alone, even though I haven't talked to them for years and years and years and years. They think they're my friend for no matter how much I say you're not. That's the Boogeyman. Cobalt the ambulance man. I didn't know he was. Yeah, he comes in from time to time too. He came in last time with Jesse Lynn, but he fell right to sleep. So yeah, with Boogeyman we just go on as we are, and that's all we could really do. I don't know what else I could do as a person because I've said it a million different ways and it just doesn't work. And I don't want them to get upset because I don't know what they will do, and they like have a lot of guns. So let's just put it that way. A lot of guns. Swinging Cobalt comes in, but if Jesse, True Cobalt will fall asleep. Yeah. Two kings and a bunch of queens, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I hope my circle gets bigger. For this part of late night chats, is just something I've been trying, so I'm just starting out with this. I get more people coming in and actually chatting this way. Um, so I guess people find it more comfortable. And then during the day, sometimes you'll catch me eating snacks or something on video, and that's sort of a different crowd. But I think I'll keep this little thing that I do. I just don't know if I'll do it every night. But it seems like you get more momentum for the time being if you do it every night. I mean, it's been fun for me so far. I just hope you guys aren't bored. I don't want to be boring to anybody. How you doing, Winter? Yeah, YouTube likes consistency. But it's weird because I feel like if I was consistent during the day, I wouldn't get anybody. Like during the day, it doesn't matter what I do. Nobody, no, I guess people are working and all that stuff. But for me, this time I get more traffic. And like I said, it's fine for me because this is a time where I'm more chill and I could just lay down and not be in so much pain. When I'm sitting up on video, my body's screaming in pain, so it's hard. It was creeping, turned to the side, and hanging on. So you're okay, Winter Moon. Just promise us that if this pain does not leave, you get seen. If it starts fading away and stuff, okay, that means that it's going away. But if it's still lingering, that means that something's happening to you. So please promise us if this doesn't go away, you'll get seen. If anyone goes live in the AM, you'll never see me. You won't see me in the AM either. Shit. I always miss Irene's live now because that's my sleep time. If I'm in her live, that means I didn't go to sleep at all. So I'm not a day person because I'm awake at night. What the hell? So I fall asleep like 9 o'clock in the morning. Um, so that won't be me. I'm just saying, anytime I do a live at 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., I tried all those times and none of them really worked. So only this time has been working, but I'm not going to do snacks and get on video and stuff. I'd rather do things chill like this. So, um, yeah, that's not going to be me either. Yeah, I hate missing their lives too, because it's like every time I see everybody chatting, I'm like, no, I want to be in there. That's not right. It may, so I really hate it. But she has to work. She's a working woman. And then even when she's off, she does her lives early because she's used to being up early. So yeah, I know I don't like being the replay crew. I feel like I'm such a part of that now. Um, all right. I'm a PM person. Yeah, I'm definitely. That's why I said we're night owls up in here. Oh, I'm glad you like it in here. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you could hang. Um, the only thing like I said, I'm probably gonna have trouble with is trying to figure out what content, like what we could actually talk about. Trying to think of subjects, besides our general stuff. I don't want it to get boring. I'm a day, you're a day chicken. Yeah, but you work during the day, right? Either early AM, but I still dark hair, so I consider it nighttime. Yeah, that's true. I always try to go to sleep before it gets light, but it doesn't work. I hate trying to sleep in the day. I like it being dark. We can ask Chet. Oh, girl, if you got that, if you use that, you could ask it and then do it. But I don't. I don't fuck with that artificial intelligence shit. I can't do it. So maybe you could ask them. I did ask it because it does have it on. It does have it for your channel. Like I could go on my channel and it will say. I could say suggest new. What new content, and it just tells me what I've been doing. It just tells me talk about people like when you talk about makeup, when you talk about anxiety, depression, just what I've been doing. It said just keep on doing that. I'm like, well, what kind of advice is that? It didn't suggest anything new. I can't do an IMS. I try that. That's why I said anything that's against my skin, I just freak out. I don't know. Oh, Sweetums going to ask. She really about to ask Chat GPT. But yeah, I don't mind you guys if you think of topics and stuff. Any suggestions? I'm open to anything at this point because, like I said, I want it to be fun for you guys too. Yeah, I feel like somebody's smothering me when I have anything on my face. I have blackout curtains. Well, I have one blackout curtain. The other curtain's not blackout, and and that's a curtain where the sun fucking comes through and on that side. But it's so my room since I had to move from my apartment to a room, it's like my room's filled with totes and stuff. So I'm not even gonna try to have my daughter try to get over there with the curtain to put in a blackout curtain on that side. I'll wait till we could clear this room some. But yeah, blackout curtains are always my friend. In a way, I don't want that to be blacked out because then when I am up during the day, it will be even darker in here because the ceiling lights don't work and I only have a lamp. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, but I used to be like that in a bat cave with all blackout curtains. You said vote on topics. I don't even know. Oh, create a poll. What are the topics? Unpopular opinion night. Let viewers drop their hot takes. Always chaotic, always fun. Oh, you look good. Yeah, we gotta remember these for the next live. Communicate with a twist. Answer questions using a theme. Only movie quotes. Only emojis. Serious questions only answered done seriously. So far, this is me, and they don't know. If you guys see one that you like, let me know. Using a theme only movies because I can't remember movies like that. Chat confessions. Viewer anonymously confessed something silly, embarrassing moment, guilty pleasure. You react. That sounds fun. That's why I was saying earlier. If people have revenge story or something like that, we should do that next time. Chat confessions tomorrow. But how could we anonymously confess? Ranking random things, cartoons, snacks. Well, we do that anyway. So yeah, we should do chat confessions tomorrow and see like embarrassing moments and see if people are gonna put some out there. Like how we did how we did the whatever on Jeremy's channel, what is it called? We listen but we don't judge. It is like I think like Gina was like, you won that. That's like I didn't want to win that though. Oh my goodness, we should do that. Do that tomorrow. So yes, well, tomorrow, Chad, if you guys come in, we're gonna be doing some confess something like embarrassing moments and stuff, and we'll see who wins at the end of it with the most embarrassing moment. You guys gotta remind me. There's more. There's more to you, Gina. We know it. We know. Sweetum just said, "Let's play." We got to try to go to sleep now. We ain't doing it tonight. We've been on for over 3 hours now, so Yeah. This didn't even seem like 3 hours. This seemed like maybe an hour or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be happening tomorrow. I'll be on. I'm gonna come in as another name. Oh, oh yeah, come in anonymous. But I would be like, welcome in. Who the hell are you? But yeah, that could be fun too. You know, Y- yours was hilarious. Whose was hilarious? I can't even say the word. What's absurd? Oh my gosh. You don't even know. That was like so embarrassing. And then the dad was like talking to me like I was just not there, naked and stuff. He was just like, "Hi, how you doing?" And I'm trying to like crawl in the corner to get a piece of a blanket. While the stupid guy just ran in the bathroom and shut the door or didn't even. How is a dude gonna just run and use me to get up and run in the bathroom? Like, he was a punk ass bitch. Punk ass bitch, I tell you. Do you not listen to thunderstorms? Oh my gosh, I'm scared of thunderstorms. A lot of people listen to thunderstorms. I'm too scared of them. Uh, I'll be salty tones. I think I will get that then, sweet. But all right, you guys. I'm gonna have to end this because I gotta take my medicine on time and everything. So come back tomorrow if you want to. And like I said, we're gonna be trying to make some confessions or something up in here. You were telling naked stories. Oh, you didn't see you were. Oh yeah, Sweetums, you went to bed. Oh no. Yeah, Sweetums. You'll have to. Oh, he took that down. I'm not saying it out loud. Writing it was one thing. Saying out loud is a different thing. So I don't know if that story will ever come out. But you didn't. Oh my gosh, Gina. Unfortunately, I did. Unfortunately. Uh, and Madam Augustine, you can please give it a try and let me know what you think about it. Oh, they gave you 50 topics. Look, I'm getting tired. All right, you guys. Come back as physical makeup and we'll talk. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow if you're gonna be awake around. Like I said, I usually go on at 2. And no, what's no? I'm usually on it too because I try to make sure all everybody else's lives are done, so I won't interfere and have you guys have to decide who you're gonna live you're gonna jump in. I try to wait for them all to be done, and hopefully we have another night like this. So I'm gonna say good night. Is Gina? You're saying no to good night? Good night, Larry. Good night, Sweetums. Good night, Gina. Good night, Winter Moon. Please, Winter Moon, if you're still feeling sick and it's not going down, please be seen. Good night, Mrs. Augustine. You guys get rest. Love you guys. Come back tomorrow. See you in the other chats that we're in. Winter Moon, you better say good night before I get off of here. Gotta know you're still okay. When you said you went back, oh yeah. All right, I see everybody saying goodnight but Winter Moon. Come on, Winter Moon. Don't have me being worried about you. Oh no. Did anybody see Winter say goodnight? Tomorrow we'll play Masquerade. Time to pop a melatonin. Oh no, what happened to Winter Moon? Oh no. That's not good. I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes. Maybe she went to the bathroom or something. You guys could go if you want to. I'm just gonna wait 5 more minutes. Oh no. Winter. Really? Winter, where are you? Alright, love you guys. See you all tomorrow night. Okay, good night, Larry. See you tomorrow. I'm trying to go back to the last thing she said. She said chicken. Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe she fell asleep. But I'm still gonna be worried about her. Winter, if you do see this, if you go back and listen to the last part, if you did fall asleep, um, or even if you guys see her, if you guys see her in like the chats during the day, somebody's chats, can you go on my post, even if it's just under something that I already wrote that it's random, it's not what we're talking about right now. Just go under my post and tell me that you saw her in another chat, just so when I do go on to YouTube, I'll know that she was in somebody else's chat, that she's okay. Because if you can't do it on a new post, just do it on the old post that I have on there. On my old community post, or even under this live, you can leave a comment once it's posted and just say that you saw her. If she doesn't tell me, if she doesn't come back and tell me, well, one of you guys let me know, because I really hope she's okay. Yeah, we don't know where she's at later. She might have fell asleep. That's, you know, um, but for me, I can't have my, like, medicine and stuff be off, so I know I have to go and do what I gotta do to keep myself well, but, yeah, so I'm gonna have to go. But, yeah, you guys let me know if you can, like I said, under this, if you want to do it under this video, or like I said, go to one of my old community posts and just let me know. We just gotta think for the positive. We gotta think she probably fell asleep. It is late, you know. All right, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. All right, sweetums, thank you.